This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for May 3rd, 2023. It's currently March 30th, 2023, 1:42 p.m. Eastern Time. The shuffle file we're about to play was created on February 26, 2023 at 9:28 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this file right here. The overall theme and behavior for the third, we have a crest that we sell off down to and through support, and then we do a U-shaped reversal below that support, come back and reuse it as support. Behavior around the highest high, we have a move higher through resistance, we stay above it briefly, and then we break back down through the same price level, and then behavior around the low. So there's an important price level on like a multi-day scale, highlighted around the low, and the behavior around the low, there's chart behavior that somehow nullifies the low, like it makes the low irrelevant. We come back from the low. It would make sense that we do a U-shaped reversal off of the low, come back and reuse some support. I'm advised to trade around a rally along a diagonal trend line that ends with a fast sudden move higher and then a breakdown through that diagonal trend line with increasing volatility on the way down. It's crossed with the unicursal, meaning that we should see a steep decline at some point. Probably just before midday. So in the pre-market, we have this blue star is a correlation to the low position on the 1 month. So we kind of have like what we call a cross reading correlation, right? It gives it extra strength. And it doesn't mean that the low is right here. It just means that usually the cross-reading correlation, the card will appear on the same reading as the low, right? My sense is that the low is probably at the end of the day. But we have a move in in the pre-market. We have a move higher out of a decline all the way from the bottom of a range to the top of a range, and then that's followed by a full retracement of that move, kind of making like a triangle. After a decline, there's like a triangle. We're bumping along resistance around the open. With a bit of a rally, bullish behavior right around the open, maybe like the first 5 to 10 minutes of the open, creating a high for the day and an opportunity to open up a short position. My sense is that I want to be in a short position before noontime. Right, so there's a bit of a we rally higher in the first few minutes, and then there's a decline. That trend cools off. We have a move to the upside into like the 11 o'clock hour. It's like we establish support, move to the upside, establish support, and then somewhere at that higher support, you could consider that the ace of discs, ace of wands area, right around there, around the 10 o'clock mark. And that's where I would probably make sure that I'm in a short position and hold that short position into like the end of the day, where you should see the low. A lot of price movement here midday, a big move to the downside, and then out of that decline, another move to the upside, kind of unexpected in the face of what's happening with the chart pattern. It's like an unexpected move higher. I'm advised not to chase that rally. Or it's really, this one's really more so like, don't do what you're tempted to do. It should be in black. Or gray, since it's on such a dark background. In any case, there's a reversal off of the low around the last hour, probably around 3 o'clock. There's a reversal off of a low, 3 o'clock or like 3:10 maybe. That's where I would exit a short position. If I did get into a short position here early in the day, I would exit at the end of the day for a day trade. it is possible that we see a lower price level the following day. It's hard to say if the low's today or tomorrow, but this Princess of Discs does make me think that this is the cash out opportunity at the low. The sneak preview for the following day is a rally along a diagonal trend line breaking through horizontal resistance to meet a secondary resistance before pulling back to somewhere between those two price levels. Guys, let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Most importantly, make sure to follow that rule of karma. You do so here at the resource tab of our website. 5% of the profits back to the channel. That helps keep the channel rolling out new content. And 5% of the profits forward, pay it forward to the universe. You can do so easily through one of these charity donation tabs, or you can do it some other way. Just make sure you're paying 5% of the profits forward. It's the whole purpose of the channel, is make sure some of that money is going towards good deeds other than for the self, right? And make sure whatever you spend the rest of that money on, you spend it out of love, right? As long as you spend it out of love, the universe is going to send it back to you tenfold in all directions. And my friends, if you're not spending it out of love, what are you doing? I'll see you on the next one.